Hi everyone, welcome to Mother Nature Healing. I am Mother Cam and I am here to do your weekly message from the week of May 5th. So I am going to be recording tarot and energy, intuitive messages for this week to let us know how we can move smoothly through the week and what type of things and things that are going to be happening for us as we progress on our own soul journey and mission. So thank you guys for joining on my channel. If you resonate with the message, please like and subscribe and comment below, and you can share a little bit more about your specific journey. I am going to touch about what happened last week. Yesterday was a new moon in the sign of Taurus, and that represented to relax and to reevaluate how you care for yourself, what things that you value, as far as your possessions or places, people, relationships, and revisit and take a rest and release anything that you've been holding on to. Okay, so my message yesterday was about um, taking your rightful place. Last week, our message was guiding us to move away from anything that was hurtful to us, anything that has been heavy or burdensome on our mind, and allowing death and rebirth to allow yourself to feel all that you need to feel. Embrace your true self, your whole authentic self, and move into the place where you're operating in your passion and your truth. So, as we continue on that mission, we are going to definitely notice this new moon affecting our intentions and affecting how we do utilize, our gifts and our truth to move forward. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my sage here. Now, like I said, every week, I sage down and cleanse everything before the video, but I think it's also good just energetically for those who are watching to get this virtual sage. Okay, so as I sage, I am releasing any negative, any static energy, any energy that is meant to harm or hurt. I only want messages coming to me from the highest, from the creator, that is going to be positive, to move you forward on your journey and not hinder you or take you off track. I do not want nothing that is not true. I want to connect to your energy. Um, for anyone who is watching, this is a general message. So if you do want a personal message with me that has more details in reference to your life, have more specific about you, then definitely you can hit me up. You can book the reading at www.haruhaki.com. So I'm going to place this over here. Okay, and I have my sound bowl. Now this sound bowl is a singing Tibetan bowl. It is of certain frequency and it helps to clear out, again, static energy and to reset the room. So anything that is held on to, we're going to ring that too. So let me go ahead and do that while I'm here, while I have it in my hand, and then we'll get started and pull some cards. Okay, so again, with this bowl, the use of this is to clear out any negative energy, anything that we're holding on to. With the sound of it, we want to cleanse and vibrate throughout our chakras, throughout our body, to help us release any negativity. Thank you, thank you. I welcome all my spirit guides in. Okay, I got my candles lit, for my ancestors, for my Loire, for my, you want more information on how to move forward in your spiritual journey, hit me up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I usually like to start off by pulling our chakra cards for the week and see what areas that we need to focus on as far as our own body and how we manifest that into um, our actions, you know. So we don't want to be blocked or misaligned in any place. We do want to work on our chakras so we can become more unified within ourself, you know, binding our spiritual and physical selves, our divine masculine and feminine, allowing Kundalini energy, which is a pure energy, to where we're manifesting our truth into our physical world. So let's pull one card one card that's going to be, I know it's going to be two. I know it ain't two. Okay. So this week. All right. So just let's think about last week. Last week we said we did have root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. We were working in our lower chakras. Now this is the root and the crown. So, you know, if your root is misaligned, then of course your crown is going to be a little bit off. It's like tilted on the axis. So, you know, we're going to need to work on both this week. So it says insecurity. All right. So, you know, that's connecting to the heart, you see. You know, there's like this devil, doubtful energy that creeps in to the things that we're trying to do, you know, our relationships, our, you know, efforts in different areas, you know, when we're trying to work on things that we're good at or that we feel is meant for us. And when we work on them, some doubt comes up and it makes you feel insecure or not confident in your abilities, you know, or within yourself, you know. Yesterday I pulled the card for self-worth and it was saying that you are worthy. So, you know, working on releasing this doubt. You know, the sun is here. The sun is very positive. Red, this root chakra, is releasing this energy here. You know, people coming to taunt you. You know, it's really just basically about understanding your truth. Your heart is where your truth is, your true authentic self, not your mind. You know, it's your heart, you know, and connecting to your heart. I'm back. All right. So, yeah. So working on releasing anything that is holding you back from feeling confident within yourself, you know. So if you have little haters or anybody trying to, you know, move you off the path of what you know is true for you, you got to release it. You know, that's with anything that's coming that's blocking you or distracting you from your true self and operating the things that you know is meant for you, then you need to remove those things. Okay. Because it is, you know, kind of putting you in the place to where you feel insecure about yourself. And that is definitely a low vibrational energy that you want to release off of yourself. The second card that we have is forgiveness. Okay. And forgiveness, this is your crown chakra, you know, and there is a young man right here, and he's over here cuddled up with a rhino. And, you know, rhinos are meant, you know, like as far as the relationship between them and humans, you understand that they are sought out. They are hunted, you know, they're hunted for their worth. Okay. And it's about embracing your inner child, you know, because this is also, you know, as children, a lot of children, they're not meant to see, well, we're taught, you know, by our worldly systems how to act, how to react, what is good, what is bad, you know. We're taught all these different systems about how we should react to things. So, you know, as a child, they wouldn't see rhino as something more worthy than them or that they need to hunt or anything like that. So, you know, the rhino being able to embrace this child, you know, even knowing about how the older, you know, people may come in after them is just more of an embrace about, you know, not being harmful towards each other, wanting to work out of a operation of more loving instead of fear, you know, because this rhino could definitely be scared of the child because it is a manifestation of a human that comes to hunt them. So I'm sure this is not what the book says, but this is what message that I'm receiving off of it. I also feel that some of the insecurities that were built up have come from childhood. So working on embracing your inner child and understanding that some of the things that you were taught, are wrong, and it's about unlearning and relearning because it causes you to doubt yourself, because some of our truth, definitely misaligns to what we were taught. Some of us are taught, we grew up in religion or grew up in school systems and different things like that, but the things that we're meant to do that you have natural gifts for, don't even align, with the things that you were taught about. So, releasing those things, because if you were taught to hunt this animal, for example, but you're cuddled up with it, it's just showing that there's a difference, So it's more about learning more about yourself, and embracing who you truly are, in this space. As a child, you were your true self, you were taught to be different, or you were taught to align to a certain standard, of what, wherever you live, the culture or the environment wanted you to be, So it's about releasing that and going back to this childlike, innocent place to where you are your true self, So let me see what the book says about these two. That'll help tie in the message so far that we're getting. So we had first is red, the red insecurity, which is about grounding, and it says energy turned within can lead to fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you are to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up inside. See, there we go. Into a greater energy and to invoke courage from the angels to progress. Okay, and now let me check out the purple, forgiveness, because that's seeing the unseen. That's the crown, divine message. So it says, amethyst protects from toxic situations. This card indicates healing and allowing yourself to return to the natural state of peace once again. Remember, we never forgive others. We only forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us. This is the time of personal evolution. Okay, to tie that into last week we did have the Ten of Swords talking about information coming out that was very sneak, or there was betrayal to your being, just knowing information that hurts you or feels like you've been backstabbed or that you've been hurt, So this is about healing and forgiving, just like I said, it does relate to my message with the rhino being attacked or being hunted, and they're still able to forgive and embrace, and talking about growing up inside, dealing with our inner child issues that keep us in that childlike state. Also, that you're immature in that area, as a child. That also is another message to go and cultivate and close out some of the things and really teach yourself, to where you can be more mature in certain areas, as far as operating in love, not out of fear, because fear is what is the holding back and what is keeping that child in that area, whatever that area is. So that's kind of like a double message, because in some ways it is about releasing and becoming more childlike and being free in that peace, to understand that you don't have to be held back, or you don't have to follow certain systems, but at the same time, there are some areas that the childlike state of yourself is very immature, and it causes you to be fearful or to not grow. You get what I'm saying? And it's about time to grow in certain areas. So we're going to take that and we'll see what other cards come out and see more about how that message relates. So let me go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull from my crystal oracle deck. All right, so let's see, one card for the collective for this week. What is the message for this week? Definitely feeling that peace, Yes, the new moon is about being peaceful and tranquil, and we're coming into a new. So it's about rest and relaxation until we get to that. All right, so we have Sujalites, purple, crown chakra, right? And it says, own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Okay, look at the card. Okay, so she has a cup. The cup represents your emotions. It looks like she is giving. Her crown chakra is enlightened. If you have Sujolite, you definitely can wear it for this week, or you can go and get some, and carry it with you. Let's see what this says. Sujolite. So it says this card is a card of empowerment, reminding you that you are made in the image and likeness of God. So you have the power of God always within you. In addition, all that you've experienced in life has made you stronger. Hence that 10 of cups, 10 of swords from last week, feeling betrayed. That is something that was for your higher good to strengthen you. Okay, so this comes up whenever you've been giving your power away from others. Perhaps you fear that they take away something valuable if you didn't comply to their wishes. Or maybe you've been codependently worrying about other people's opinions. There goes that insecurity. If you've been worrying about other people, what other people are saying to you, and it's affecting how you operate in your true self, which is divine. So it says this is a time for assertiveness on your part, including holding boundaries and saying no to unreasonable requests for your time, money, or other resources. Assertiveness helps you honor and follow your inner guidance, which is the path of harmony and health. So forgive them. Forgive whatever has happened, whatever, or forgive yourself, for giving up some of your power, for listening to things that are happening, or even forgive others for things that have been said, and just move into your own calling, move into your true self. If you're still healing, do some rituals and different things that's going to help you take care of yourself more, to where you feel powerful and confident to stand in your own power. Okay, so that's a beautiful message for this week. All right, let me pull another chakra card and see if we have the same alignment for this week. So one chakra. This is hard to shuffle these. That's just 7 cards. All right, so we have, this is the 6th chakra. This is your third eye. So this is using your intuition, so use your intuition, when it comes to, well, really to these insecurities, is what people are saying, is it true? Is it not? If it is true, how can you change it? If it's something that doesn't make you confident within yourself, if it's not, then who cares what they're talking about, and use your intuition, the truth. You know the truth about yourself, and if you don't know the truth about yourself, then that means you need to spend more time with yourself. You need to get to know yourself more, and that means that's more of self-care. Like, how do you take care of yourself? How do you honor yourself? How do you learn about yourself? And if you don't know thyself, then you really can't know anybody else. You spent, to this day, you're this day years old, and if you don't know yourself, how? Because you live with yourself every day, and like I said, the patterns that come from being built from our childhood and what we were taught to be, which may not align to our true self. You need to get to know yourself. You need to switch your focus, turn off, spend some time by yourself, because it's time. Your intuition, you need to go within. Not only within your gut where you feel, your third eye. You need to unblock it. You need to work on it, because that is telling you, it is aligning your spiritual side that is going to manifest for your physical side. This is your truth. Are you being true to yourself? And if you're not, well, you need to release the things that are holding you back from being true to you. Because when you're not true to you, how can you be true to anybody else? You live in a lie. You a hypocrite. Okay? So, and that's what's making you feel insecure. If you're not living in your truth, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not operating in who you say you are, or who you know you are. Okay? You can do it. You need the confidence within yourself. The sun is here. The sun is here. The sun is the confidence. That's Leo. That is the lion. That is the truth. Okay? It's time to move into your divine power. Like I said on our message from this past week and from yesterday, is you need to take your rightful place on the throne. Okay? Whatever you are, you do have God. God is energy within you. Okay? You are powerful and divine. You are connected to the divine. Okay? So this insecurity is about holding back from your spiritual gifts and being who you are. is done. Okay? This new moon is definitely going to help. You might have some peace. There's some things that you need to release. There is some situations, people, places, things that are being shaken up and removed from your life on purpose. Okay? To help you move forward. You know, we get lots of red flags if we don't adhere to the message from the divine, you know, the flags or whatever. You're going to be course corrected regardless. So, you know, don't run anymore. Use your intuition and forgive yourself, forgive others, you know, for what they're doing, you know, or what you've done to yourself. And start to move from your heart. Start to move from your heart, you see? Start to move from your heart. Forget this, because this ain't nothing. Because you a God, okay? You got more power than that. It says, own your divine power. That means you are divine, okay? Let's move forward. Let's pull some more cards. All right. So, let's get another message. Can we have another message? This is the answer. All right. This says negation, confirmation 1. Okay, you see there is a moon. By the full moon next month, there will be some changes that are made. All right, you see this cup is spilled over. All right, and here there is being a cup offered. So, you know, are you taking advantage of your power? You know, like, are you taking advantage of yourself to learn yourself? Like this negation, you know, this is about timing, okay? There is a timing at play, and there are some shifts that are being made, you know, and it's not to be focused on any negative. You know, this is a confirmation about you being on your right path. Like I said, there are things being removed on purpose to shift you. Allow the shift to happen. I'm going to pull another card. That's a confirmation card. I want to get one of the goddess cards. All right. So let's get another message. Thank you, spirits. All right. So my next message is Vesta, and it says the home. That's number 34. 3 plus 4 is 7. That's mysticism. That is divine, divinity. In the Bible, that is the number of completion. All right. So you may be focused more on your home. This is your temple. Your body is your temple. Okay. How are you taking care of your home? Are you even home? And this could even be about your physical home too. You know, you see in this card, she is tending. There is something on fire. Okay, the fire is your passion. Okay, you know, she looks like she's cooking. You know, so what are you cooking? What are you making for yourself? What are you creating for your family? You know, food is nourishment, and then fire is passion and action. So how are you nourishing yourself, your own body, your own temple? It is time to take care of yourself, to get in touch with your body, to forgive yourself, to create and nourish yourself, okay, and move into your passions, embrace. You see, this person is not afraid to harness this power. She has the fire in her hands, okay? So she is taking advantage of her power. Okay, you know, there is, you know, the mule is outside, okay, so it's not being stubborn. That's behind her. That person is not even in the house. So whatever things that's holding you back, that's making you stubborn, you know, that you're not taking advantage, that you want to hold back, or you have excuses and all that, it needs to go outside. It needs to get out there. So, and like I said, there's still shifts that are happening. This is the sun and the moon is here. So the sun is moving forward. This is Leo, you know, and then the moon, you know, that is Pisces, Cancer. That's Cancer season, you know. So like, there's things that are shifting for you, you know, and the things that are being spilled out is not meant for you. You don't need to drink that, you know. This is a beautiful message so far. All right, let me pull some more cards. All right, can we have a few cards? Thank you. All right. So, message I have. We have the King of Wands. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay? It does look like, you see this. Hold on, let me make sure I'm pulling out the way that I was looking. All right. Is you standing in your power? Last week, look. This person is looking over here. This person is sneaky. Okay? They did some. Five is conflict. Okay? Five means conflict, change. You know, there's a change that's necessary. Okay? This person is seeing this other person standing in their power. Now, there's some other people that are here that are hurt off of whatever the actions that are done from this party. This is mental distress. Okay, now we're moving out of our mind. Okay, we're moving out of these insecurities that have been placed towards us, that have been, been trying to be placed upon, and this person is moved. One of these people are someone else, some separate than these other two, is moving into their power, king, masculine energy, which is very confident. Okay, they are in their passion. They're focused on the wand. The wand, like I said, just like Vesta. Okay, you see, she's focused on the fire. Wand is fire signs. Okay, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it also represents a passion and action. You see, same energy. She's looking at this fire. He's looking at the wand. Focusing on your passions. Okay, this person ain't looking really for real nowhere. Just if we're looking off this card, they got swords in their hand. They got two swords up here, kind of like closer to the heart, and then some more information here. So this is the one that they put down. Okay, so it has deliberately this, and then the people that are in the background, they put their swords down, like they're drained or exhausted or very hurt. You see, one is very much so in the background, walked away, and they're very hurt. This is a very hurtful energy. And this person has a smirk. They know what they're doing, just like last week. Same type of energy. Somebody is very well aware of the mental games that they're playing, but they're putting one of the swords down. They're not even focused on this sword, but that's the sword of the person that's going into their power. Okay, so taking advantage of your power and your passions and moving forward and focusing on your action, focusing on your home, your own temple, your physical home, declutter, clear out things that are not meant to be there, that's just taking up space, because you need to make room. You need to make room for new, because this insecurity, you moving out of this insecure stage that's not feeling confident about yourself and moving into your divinity, your divine power, you're going to be attracting some new things. You're going to be attracting some new things into your life, and you need to make room. The law of attraction, if you got some things here in your home or within yourself, that's taking up space. It's taking up space, and it's holding you back from receiving what you need to receive. Okay, so you need to make room. Make some room, because things are coming. Okay, new things are coming and being attracted to you, and it's divine, and it's meant for your purpose, and it's going to lead you towards your purpose. So use your intuition to guide you on this, new journey that you need to set out for this week. It's about decluttering, clearing yourself, forgiving others, stepping into your power even more, focusing on the things that you're passionate about. Okay, and that includes making time to focus on yourself and your home, your temple, your internal. Okay, let's see some more cards. Let's get one more. Thank you. Whoa, hold on. It's too many. I'm just going to flip these back over. Take that one on the floor. Let's get another one. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Look at all this fire energy. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let me move this back. Sorry, guys. All right. So let me show you these cards. We're moving pretty quickly throughout this week, okay? Because we're moving into this king energy, right? We're moving into our godhood. We have the one of fire. That is the opportunity to shift. That's something brought from the universe. The one of one, like the one of fire. Okay, This is the ignition that is brought forth by the universe. So it could be an event. Like I said, it could actually be whatever this situation is here. Um, this insecurity, this is red, this is fiery, kind of color. You see, we do have that red in there. All right, then we move throughout the week. We move into the 5 of fire. Okay, you see there's something being birthed out of it. Now, this is a dragonfly. But we're going to see from the book and see what the dragonfly is significant for this. And then we move into the 9, okay? The 9 of fire, that is a volcano, that is an eruption, okay? That is, you see there is purple, that is the crown chakra. There's the green, that's the heart chakra. Then we do have blue, that's the third eye. We have this pink color, that is actually our ear chakras. So, hearing, being clairaudient, and this could be definitely an nice ignition from this message. So let's see what the book says about these 3 cards. But I see definitely some movement from 1, 5 to 9. Like, we're moving quickly. 5 represents change. And then I have a 5 here, yeah. Just like a 5, we have a 5 here. So 5, 5 might be a significant number right now for this week. But yeah, moving forward. We're moving forward quickly. All right, let me get the book. Let's see. Still. All right, so let's read each card at a time. 1 of fire. Everyone is a source, a foundation point, or root power in the elemental quality. When this card comes up, make a new beginning somewhere in your life. Act with quiet confidence and be daring. Hesitation and caution will not be rewarded. So that's about your insecurity. Okay? Fire. Well, it says trying to analyze or figure out what's happening is inappropriate. So it's about trusting your intuition. Hello. All right. Fire conveys assertion, action, willpower, and inspiration. The number 1 essence reminds you of individuality, unity, and connection to divinity. It is of central importance to start building momentum with a plan or project. Do not let anyone or anything deter you from the envisioned goal. All right? Do not let anyone or anything discourage you or take you off your path, okay? Like I said, this is a new action. Just do it. That's that just do it Nike right here. Just do it. All right, next, we have the 5 of fire. All right, so it says when this card comes up, free yourself from the fears and traumas of the past. Don't make excuses for recent failures and false starts. You have a fantastic opportunity to grow. Leave unfamiliar surroundings behind and give birth to the new you. In order for this to occur, you will need renewed self-confidence and a gung-ho temperament. You may not be able to count on friends, family, or colleagues for support right now. It's your inner motivation and your driving spirit that'll keep you on track. This is evolution. Yeah, you see this dragonfly. Dragonfly is significant to evolution. All right, so not only do you have this fresh start that is telling you to go, just do it. Do not let fear stop you. Then you have this dragonfly, this evolution, this transformation that you're growing from. You're moving into it and saying, don't be afraid to move. Taking care of yourself. This is your home, okay? This is you. You are home wherever you at as long as you there. So doing what is best for you. And it says also friends, family may not be there. Okay? You see this person alone? Both of them people, they're both alone on their journey. This could be representing leaving family and friends behind. You see this king energy, he's standing there on his throne by himself. Okay? So definitely, I'm feeling this. And then let's see, 9. All right. So then we're culminating all that energy from this, starting out from this week, starting your evolution from yourself, right? Using your intuition to guide you, now representing and relying on anyone else around you, understanding this is your journey alone, okay? And we moving into the 9 of fire, all right? And the 9 of fire says, when you come face to face with this card, recognize the still small voice within your psyche, your intuition, yourself, okay, your God, your divine energy, your spirit guide, your ancestor. All right? Encouraging you to fulfill your exalted mission on earth. Each one of us has a sacred purpose for this incarnation. What is yours? The trio of three-petaled lotus flowers can signify the full blossoming of your personality, soul, and spirit as complete triumvirate existing on inner levels. You are now at a peak of power mentally and intuitively. There goes that intuitively again, your third eye chakra. Keep looking upward for divine insight coming from a guardian angel or master of wisdom. Higher truth is seeking admittance into your reservoir of knowledge. All right, crown chakra. Once you forgive and you're releasing that blockage, you're receiving. You're going to be receiving. You see, this base is the crown. Okay, this is your crown chakra. That's purple, right? You see, that's the base. And you see what's coming? You see, hold on, let me make sure I'm holding it right. You see this fire energy, this is coming within. Yo, I'm hyped off this message though. Like, I'm really hyped because I understand. I hope you guys are getting it, because what the message is telling you to release all your fears, release anybody or anything that's been holding you back from being in your truth and operating from who you're supposed to be. Let all of that go. It's time. Use your intuition. You are being called. You're being called into a whole new level. You're being called into your level. You've been called on your mission, on your soul journey. And forgive anybody, yourself or anybody else that you feel that wronged you from childhood all the way up. Release any programs, and it's time to move into your heart. Don't be insecure. Don't be operating out of fear. Who cares about these little devils or whatever, haters, whatever. If you're hating on yourself, release all the self-doubt, because you are divine. You've been called into your divine power. You're being called into your divine power. You have fire energy within you. There's going to be a whole shift before this next full moon. Look at all this fire. This is from the universe. They're removing any blockages. They're removing all blockages. Family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, all people. Whoever's in your way is being removed for this fresh new start. You're going to be evolving like this dragonfly. Okay, that's 5 that represents change. This is 5 that represents change. Okay, then you're receiving messages from the divine that's coming through, and you're going to be operating into your mission. It's about letting go. All right, last card. Let's pull one more card. There it is. Sanctuary. Number 2. You see, look. You're going to be standing. You see this person is sitting. They're receiving message from the divine. There's a feather here. It is enlightening on their face all the way down. And they are stable. They are sitting. All right. Let's see what the message says. Ooh. Sanctuary. Just like message. Okay. Your home. Sanctuary. That's your temple, yourself. Okay? I'm gonna do it on this. It's yourself. It's taking care of you. It's taking care of you. You on your own mission. You are on your own mission. The divine is calling you. Are you going to take care of yourself? That is the high priestess. That's the card of the high priestess. That is, the high priestess is intuitive. Receive messages from the divine directly for others. Okay, they're able to shift reality. They're able to bring forth change, miracles. You are being called. If you're watching this video, you being called. How are you going to do what you're supposed to do if you're holding on to this insecurity from being in your divine power? Now let's read. So, just off of this, the translation of sanctuary, the high priestess, it says, she holds the key to rebirth, the birth of new consciousness. All right, let me talk to you about going within yourself, because I'm really feeling this also. The sanctuary, I do see home coming up. And I'm talking about self-care. We got the card for intuition. We have this forgiveness and insecurity, which seems like it's a lot of external. And I really feel that we're being called within. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like a lot of us is taking enough time in silence to listen to our heart. You know, like I said about childhood and growing up and receiving all these programs and messages from everywhere else to try to tell you what you should or shouldn't be. Oh, you might be good at this. Oh, we're going to teach you this so you can be this or that. You know, no. If you're not knowing what mission you're meant here for, or you do know intuitively, you're being called on, you don't know how to start it, how to ignite the flame. Like I said, it's here, and there's a big progression throughout this week, but you need to sit by yourself. Okay? It says silence is the mother of truth. You need to sit in silence and learn your truth. You need to sit in silence and learn your truth. This person is meditating. Now, meditating, part of being grounded in your root chakra, right, isn't always, meditating and on this spiritual whatever. Sometimes it is about taking care of yourself. You know, when you shift how you take care of yourself, then you're becoming more grounded. You know, you're releasing things. You're feeling at home with yourself. You start to resonate with more. You dress more like how you want to dress. You go out. You know, you can ground yourself outside. You know, you can talk with other people. It's about the 3D. It's about the earth, you know. But you can also meditate. Meditate helps you get connected with the divine. But it's about focusing, sitting, just being quiet, let messages come to you. You'll have revelation, you know. But it's not all about just, a lot of people are scared to meditate because they feel spooky, you know, or they don't feel like it's really doing nothing. You know, just taking care of yourself, taking care of your own home, your body, that also will help you learn, you know, about yourself, you know, how you resonate with yourself. Just to put that out there. But meditation is definitely going to be something that is going to help you out this week. Just sitting in silence, sober-minded. You know, just take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes by yourself and just focus. You don't got to try to clear your mind. You could just focus your intent. I want to know more about me. Tell me my purpose. What's my purpose? What am I here for? How do I do it? And just sit and let something come to you. And what come to you, you can write it down. You can, meditate on that. How? Go within. You have the messages. You are the all be all. You don't need to read a book. When it's within you, when you read a book, it's confirmation for what's already within you. When you talk to therapists, when you go out when you go to church or anything like that, it's all a confirmation what's already within you. So sit with yourself. You'll confirm for yourself. You don't need no extra outside person to confirm what's already there within you. And like I said in the beginning of the reading, if you spend every day on this earth with yourself and you don't know yourself, so what are you doing with your time? You need to sit with yourself, okay? You need to sit more with yourself. Sit quiet within your own home, which is you, your temple. This is your sanctuary. Sanctuary is a place of worship. How you worship in the God within your divine power. Okay, they teach you in Christianity that God is the Trinity. But it's the God that you have the Spirit of God within you. So then that means you are connected to God. You are part of God because you're part of the collective consciousness that creates what God is. All right. All right. Just letting you know. All right. It says the sun and the moon are two forces that represent the light and dark forces within the psyche. All right. That means we are coming into the realms of the matching up the unconscious with the conscious, which is what we need to reemerge now. All right, let's see. All right, it does say you are invited into the quiet sanctuary of yourself. Listen with a cosmic ear. See the world with your eyes closed. Dream into reality the inventions of the higher mind. Meditate. Be still. The mysteries call to you. Meditation, prayer, chanting, or any form of stillness will bring you into union with higher aspects of your own being in your body, soul, and spirit, as well as into a conscious relationship with the profundity, with the profound of your daily life. The priestess archetype is not only manifested through meditation and quiet time, her presence is available to us at all times. When an important decision needs to be made, it is divine wisdom within that helps us align to the right action. We must learn how to discern this truth from the falsehood of fear and denial that keeps us from believing in the providence of our higher mind. The high priestess is also present when we study, research, write, or compose. She is by our side when we cradle a newborn, laugh with the child, or care for the elderly. Her deep wisdom touches the outer edges of entire life. This is why it's so important to remain vertical with our attunement to higher consciousness. It is the way we walk our life each day that matters most. Our everyday life is our holy shrine. It is sacred. As much as possible, introduce a mood of inner quiet into daily life. During such times, look beyond the impressions, the feelings, and the impulses of external reality in order to cultivate your own higher potential. Rest assured that brief withdrawals from the mundane routines of life will not alienate you from familiar territory of your outer world. On the contrary, such retreats will allow for a strength and stability in your own earthly affairs. Through esoteric schooling, like I said, you have the wisdom within. In combination with discipline and objective self-observation, new and higher modalities are developed in the human soul. So I'm going to read this soul message, and we're going to end it here because I feel the message is very clear for this week. Okay? It's going within. Take care of you. Release anything. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Release any doubts or fears that are coming across to you that is withholding you from operating in your truth. Use your intuition to move into your truth. You are being offered the fire from the universe that is going to move you forward. The evolution is here. And within that, you're receiving more messages from the divine. You're attracting more from what is that is meant for you in your heart. Are you ready to be free? It says, when each day is sacred, when each hour is sacred, when each instant is sacred, earth in you, space in you, bearing and sacred through time, you'll reach the fields of life. Okay. You are sacred. All without you is sacred. The space that you create is your sanctuary. And this is a message letting you know this culmination from this fire, it's not only just moving for this week, but it will be present here by this full moon. Don't be discouraged, okay? You are a god, a goddess. You are connected to divine. This is a shell that we're in. You are meant to be here for a reason, and it's time to move into it. Stop holding yourself back, and stop making excuses. It's time to stand in your power. It's time to be in your power. Use your intuition to guide you. Understand that your home is within yourself, and you cultivate this fire within. You nourish yourself. Nourish yourself for this journey. This new moon is teaching you to relax and nourish your body and get it prepared for this fire that is coming. This fire, this energy is here to evolve you. And then it's take off, basically, from there. Thank you guys for tuning in, okay? Started like a little aggressive message, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it's time to operate in our divinity, and we're being called forth, and it's time. It's just time. It's time. If you're watching this message, the message is for you. Don't make no excuse. Don't cut it off. It's for you. And it's time to move into your divinity, into your calling. Okay? If you want to book a personal reading with me to learn more about how to unlock your potential, what you're being called here for, more information about maybe where you should focus on or anything like that, then like I said, I'll put my details down below into the description box. And other than that, peace, love, and blessings for this week. All right?